recording. Let's play a point and click. A point and click puzzle game. Do love puzzle games. Point and clicks I have a love-hate relationship with because I love the puzzles. But oftentimes I think they're very obnoxious. Wow, you guys get to see that full screen? It's tiny for me. Let me show you this. Look at that. That's how I see this game. Okay, how on earth do I make this bigger? Please. F11. All enter. Okay. F11 made OBS full screen, and now I can't undo it. That's great. There we go. Here. Oh, now it's big. Okay. The spark that would become the Velian Empire began in the age of astrologers. Those men and women, something, who reached for the heavens, wrapped their fingers in starlight. With the navigators to guide them, they traced that light across the galaxy, weaving... Blah! I'm trying to read. Weaving worlds and crafting dreams, but the dreams... Fuck you. I'm reading off of Twitch instead. But the dreams those worlds gorged themselves on eventually exacted a price. And the children of the astrologers do not wish to pay. So the navigators pointed beyond, and the children followed, and empire was born. That empire had reigned peacefully for over 3 centuries, even as distant galaxies connected to the empire by a string of star channels had been racked by war. Now the Empress is abdicating the throne. Her eldest daughter, Princess Love, will take her place. How hard is it to just, on her way to reluctantly assume the throne, Love has stopped at an interstellar lighthouse called the Looping Veil, which stands to watch over the star galaxy on the edge of the star channel on the edge of the galaxy. How hard is it to just make it a click through? Instead of just... As she and her royal sentinel, Kel Yakovan, contemplate the new future, dark forces prepare to realize a future of their own. We could just stay this way forever, you know, just you, me, a life of cosmic hijinks. You in? Her name is Love. Now can I... Oh, now I can click through. So before it was just read as fast as you can, and now I get to be in control. That makes sense. We could just stay this way forever. That sounds cool, but there's a slight problem. Love, you're about to take the throne. Kel and Love. What happened to Keenan? Forget the throne. Forget it all. Let's say we don't get on Lady Kelter's yacht tomorrow. Let's say Bliss takes the throne. Love and Bliss? These parents should be sent to jail. You know, royalty or not. My sister's way more suited to the whole ruling thing. Yo, what happened to your head? I get where you're coming from, Love. I can't take it seriously. It just sounds like you're an old English person. I get where you're coming from, Love. I do. This kind of thinking won't help you prepare for what you've got to do. I don't want the Empire, and you know it. I shouldn't have... It's too hard to read. One sec. I shouldn't have to do anything but decide my own future. It's tradition for the eldest daughter to assume the throne. It's how it has always been. It's what you were born for. Screw tradition. And when did you ever care about that sort of thing anyway? You've been so weird lately. What happened to my fun-loving, live and let live royal sentinel? She grew up on the far side of the star channel. Worlds are burning. People are dying. Lately, I haven't been able to stop thinking about that. I know it's horrible, but it's not anything the Empire can fix, is it? Are you so sure about that? Kel, if there's something you want to say it. In fact, as your princess and future empress, I am ordering you to say it. Jesus Christ, what a... Now you're getting into the spirit of ruling. Don't change the subject. Speak. Brutals is here. Hey man, how you doing? Aren't you streaming yourself? Aren't you streaming FF9 still at the minute? Is that still what you're speedrunning? I pop in every now and then, and I see your tweets. All I'm saying is you need to start thinking about the bigger picture. When your mother abdicates, this galaxy will be yours. Yet you're on the least you're the one. Oh, you know what? This is another thing with point and clicks, right? Sometimes they can really, really like their own stories and get a little bit deep into them. Maybe it's time for you to grow up too. You know you're the worst best friend ever. No, I'm not. Come on, let's head back inside. We're definitely not supposed to be out here anyway. All right, come on, let's play now. You've really changed. Part 1 hit a nerve. Okay, so they're arguing. That's fine. That's fine. Ugh. Jesus Christ, more text. That's weird. The hatch is sealed shut and the console's telling me the lighthouse has gone into lockdown. Probably a false alarm. Give me a couple of minutes to override the access panel and we'll find out what's going on. I'll solve this. Leave it to me, Professor Layton. What, why? It's easy enough to... Because I'm gonna prove to you I can be responsible by solving puzzles. Love, come on. Stop fooling around, yeah? Don't think about touching the console. Alright, fine. Knock yourself out. Okay, so before you begin your adventure, here's what you should know. Your map's accessed by hovering over the map icon. Excellent advice, thank you. And selecting location. Your inventory is accessed by hovering over the inventory icon. You know, you're on a roll. That's wonderful. Left click to select an item. Right click to return a previously selected item to the inventory. When you hover the mouse cursor over interactable objects, you'll see a red or blue icon. Good. Red means interaction available. Blue means interactions have been currently exhausted. That's good, and the last one will repeat. That's really good in a point and click game. Point and click games can be really annoying because oftentimes you have to interact with the same object over and over again to get something to trigger, and that's just a total pain in the ass because you never know if you never know where to go next, and then it'll be like, oh well, you just had to talk to that same person four times until they got annoyed and left, and then you found out they were sitting on a key. I hate stupid stuff like that. So that's really good that it shows us if something's been exhausted. Press escape for options. That's it. You're ready. Excellent. Cool. Thank you. All right. This is the inventory. This is the map. Outside Arboretum. Ooh. Lighthouse arboretums tend to mimic local worlds. But the looping veil is so far out that this one is filled with flora. From the capital planets Albaca, my mum's home. Away from the metal, it's so stretched it's hard to read when I'm this close. That's why I'm having trouble. I'm not an idiot. I can read English. It's just really in my face. It's just me, the gardens, a little bit of mum. It's all I have left of her now. Alright, there's a guy there, sleepyhead. Mushroom. These mushrooms can grow several meters high, ideal for bouncing. I did that the last time I was here and ended up in the pond. So worth it. We can interact again. A bouncy mushroom. Okay. Twining plant. These twining plants take all sorts of shapes, making them ideal for games of hide and seek. I'd play the game with Mum whenever we visited Albaca. Pond. The pond's full of anmai, a rare parti-coloured fish native to Albaca. Proximity to star channels breeds illegal trade, and there's always black market scandals. Okay. Here on the Looping Veil, someone was caught stealing animals from the pond and selling them for a profit. And I can interact again. A quaint little pond full of anime fish, strictly no fishing. You could have just said that in the first place. I don't need the lore of fishing trade from your home world. Albaca is renowned for its diverse vegetation. The whole planet's covered in lush jungles with huge tree canopies. This is a really tiny variant of what would ordinarily be the size of like the entire Arboretum. Statue of Buddha, the noble watcher of interstellar travel, Core Haven Sphere. They're intended to bring luck to those journeying across the stars. Every time I see a Buddha now in the future, I'm gonna call it Core Haven Sphere and see how pissed off I can get whoever's Buddha it is. That's is that a Core Haven Sphere statue? No, actually, it's a Buddha. Don't disrespect my god. Some people believe each statue contains a seed of the navigations and is when the stars align, the time is right, they can come to life. It's a cute thought, but obviously nonsense. Why would the navigators want to talk to us? I guess the navigators are gods. Resplendent orb. What's this doing out here? It's gorgeous. I've seen a lot of pretty gems in my life, but there's something different about this. It's like a really small version of the orb atop the lighthouse. Seems foolish to just leave it floating around. I'll take it. I mean, why was it floating around? Why was it floating around? Outside of the dome as well, no less. Sleepyhead. Looks like someone's taking a snooze. I'll be back to join them once we're back inside. Okay. It was just floating outside. Oh, we're outside of the dome, just looking in here. So this is all worthless. Hatch. What's catwalk then? Ah. Broken pipe. The pipe is worryingly loose. I pulled it free. It wasn't attached to anything important. Perhaps it will help me unlock the hatch, although I'm struggling to see how. I guess the orb could slot into the pipe's opening. Ooh, can I... Behold my magic wand, glow stick. Whatever, I'll take it back to Kel and see if inspiration strikes. Okay, yeah, it definitely does look like a wand or some kind of star channel. The farthest star channel from the Empire's heart. They call it Quinzar. Strange, if something so beautiful could lead somewhere so terrible. Beyond that pulse of effervescent light roams an endless succession of cruel warlords, each fighting for control of the anarchic galaxy. I tell you what, it looks nice. The pixel art is nice. It's simple, but it's nice. It is nice. Catwalk. Kel and I are always looking for these little spots. There's nothing quite like being out here, stars lighting the path through infinity. I love the thrill, but truthfully, Kel said she was growing up. I'd like it if I didn't. I clicked by accident and now I guess I've lost that interaction. I'd like it if it didn't mean the end of our little adventures, but it's hard to picture when I'm destined to sit on that damn throne. And the moon of Felinia, home to a race of flying cats who refused so much as even recognize the Valayan Empire. About 100 years ago, my great-great-grandmother couldn't stand it any longer and created a peace agreement with the cats. The cats refused to sign, so she attended the signing ceremony herself and had someone dress as a cat to sign it on behalf of the Felinia. She was insane. Okay. I should move there. The astrologers created the lighthouse centuries ago when our curiosity overcame our caution. Now the channels are strictly policed. As a girl, I was always afraid that our whole galaxy might slip through. Gotta keep clicking on it. Quinzar, deceptively beautiful cosmic phenomenon, pulsing with it. Is it looking at me? I feel like it's looking at me. Does kind of feel that way. Let's move back to Hatch, and we'll speak to Kel. Access panel. I have no idea how to work this thing, Andrew. I haven't embarrassed myself trying. Find a different solution. Security console. It says the lighthouse has gone into an emergency lockdown. I'm sure it's fine. I'm gonna use my wand on Kel. Ta-da! Love, I adore you. But it's a pipe with an orb jammed into it. How exactly do you plan on using it to get into the hatch? We smack the console with it, problem solved. No, problem created. That'll break the console and trap us on the catwalk. I mean, it might not. It might just open it. Okay, go ahead, break the console. I'm not gonna do that. You've already cracked the security console, didn't you? I did. Hatch is open. Let's get back inside. I'd like to know what triggered the lockdown. Dude, that's... You took away our agency, okay? You've hurt me there. You've hurt me. You lied right to my face. Let's tell people we smacked the console with the wand. I made it open the door. That would be to admit we were dumb enough to get locked out of the lighthouse. Is that what you'd like the future empress of, you know, the galaxy to be known for? Just go inside. Yeah, she sucks. You suck, Kel. What's up with the workers? Lady, are you okay? The air, it tastes... Can't be. It's in the air. Kel, are you okay? What's in the air? Love, don't move. Don't remove your bubble. There's neurotoxin in the air. Body's on fire. I can't stand. Shit. That woman's dead. I'm lucky another few seconds and I'd be down for good, too. Not sure how much longer I'll last. Please don't let this toxin have leaked throughout the lighthouse. Don't let me be the only sentinel left. A leak? Is that what triggered the lockdown? If we're lucky, there's a high chance this was an attack. Why would someone want to attack a lighthouse? Oh, love, why do you think? Me. You need to stay here until the rescue ships arrive. In the event of an emergency lockdown, the lighthouse custodian will have dispatched a distress call. Help should already be on its way. Can you hold out until they arrive? Don't even think about leaving this room, princess. You are not equipped. No way I'm going to stand here and watch you die. Tell me what I can do or I swear I'll go anyway. Sometimes you make my job really, really difficult. And it'll be impossible if you die. Is there anything in this lighthouse that can help? Okay, alright. Pretty sure the toxin circulating is Plethora X. It's a weaponized nerve gas. If I want to live, I've got to get it out of my system real soon. There's an antidote for Plethora X in the medical, the level below us. How do you know that? How could you know that? And why is there nerve gas in a lighthouse? Do you want answers to your questions or do you want to save me? Antidote for mysterious nerve gas, Plethora Z. X. X, that's what I said. Anything else? Just be careful. Very, very careful. Back soon, don't die. BRB, don't die. Pipe. Pipe in the middle of the room. Why not? Looks kind of... all the stuff inside. Can I smash somebody on the head with this wand? That's this has to be a club now. Broken cartridge. Broken beyond repair. Dead body. Dead. Which is what kills me if I don't get a move on. I found the ladder key rifling through the pockets. Okay. Memo here too. Let's not make taking from the dead a habit. The memo reads, checked new installation according to specifications, reported all in good shape. Although again, I had to stress that until they tell us whatever it is they've installed in engineering, I feel drunk reading this sometimes. Is it me or is it the writing? Because it's really big, it's hard to read. But let me read that sentence again. Although again, I had to stress that until they tell us how whatever it is they've installed in engineering is meant to work, and then it's the next part. I cannot approve the turning the damn thing on. Okay. It's just a really long sentence that I needed to change the page to understand. They say it's a new power generator. If that's the case, why not just let engineering staff assess the equipment for themselves? Okay, so broken cartridge is nothing. Cartridge reader. Hall to recreation. In a different universe, that's where I would have gone. Okay, so there's nothing for that. Ladder. There's an electrically locked... It's so awful to read when it's this big. Maybe I'll make it small again. Is there a way to just... full screen off? But then it's so small. It's not small. It's just not full screen. Okay. We can live with this. Maybe it'll make it a little better. Oh, this game's called Blood Nova, by the way. Oh, I haven't been updating my marker descriptions. Oh, damn it. I'm such a Twitch noob. Blood Nova. Demo playthrough. Oh, I'm such a friggin' loser. How? How did you let me do this? You're a failure, Sackman. You were supposed to have my back, bro. Return. So if that's locked, what about diagnostics console, no? Electronically locked hatch below blocking the passage. I think it's tied to the terminal on the right. Right, yeah. Basically gibberish to me. Okay, cartridge. It's cartridge reader. I am a princess with too much time on her hands and amateur interest in electronics. So I know that with the right cartridge, you can maneuver system diagnostics on the terminal. Did you change your mind? Nope. Well, okay. Passkey reader. Requires a key card. Do I have a key? I got your key card. Ladder passkey. Here we go. Accepted the card. Let's climb down. Go. Unlocked. I better climb down and find the medication. Can I go down here? Yo! Sexy boy. What's this? The security kiosk. Damn, the guard's dead as well. There goes any hope of this all being a bad dream. I really wanted to find someone to save Kel, but it looks like it's up to me. With any luck, the kiosk can show me where to go. Okay. Dead guard. Do you have anything? Searching bodies thing is definitely on its way to becoming a habit. Security pass. Great. I'll take it. You always need to search the dead bodies. Security terminal. Keeper Kreb. As requested, I have monitoring the Dr. Lem Colgast. So far, I have nothing concrete to report. He is diligent in his work and liked by everyone. I have noted he is suspicious of my posting here and is likely aware I'm shadowing him. Why are you following a doctor? That may not mean he has something to hide. It's possible he's simply disturbed by my presence. It might help Keeper Kreb if you were to tell me what I was looking for. Yours, Officer Bricks Venton. The center reply. Oh. There's got to be a better way to show this text. Can't you just show me the chat, system that they had instead of just putting it all in this giant text box at the beginning of the screen in these massive letters that make it really hard to read because it's so big. It's so big, it's like I have to zoom out. I have to go here to read it. Venton, you've been entrusted with a special task to keep tabs on Dr. Colgast. Why the task has been assigned to you is irrelevant. He is a doctor with a particular set of duties, and you're an officer who is to report any deviation from those duties. I've upgraded your security pass. I should request a meeting with him the day after the prince's arrival. Whatever, do your job well, and you'll be rewarded. Okay. Phone. I reckon these phones are linked. I just can't read. No one's picking up. Great. Can I make this window any smaller? I cannot. Okay, well, just screw me. Notepad, cup of tea. Yeah, get that. A cup of tea, cold tea. I usually take it warm. Me too. Colgas and Zato giving me the runaround. What are they up to? Seems like suspicious of Lighthouse Doctor. Okay. Visor calibration device. It's a lens that can emit high intensity beam for recalibrating the guard's visors. All lighthouse security personnel wear one. The visor looks sort of spooky, honestly. Then I remember their owners have all sworn allegiance to me. It's not something that fills me with confidence. Can you not take the helmet then? What's it? Oh, it's a poster. Disgraced former security chief Max Lion Star. That's totally a made up name. Star produced a series of self-promotional posters and had them distributed throughout the Empire. Then he turned out to be a fraud who cheated his way to the top. Yet still he has his devotees. Because he's a hot boy. Kel's in danger. This guy isn't. Because he's a picture. Is this an emergency message? Really likes me reading shit, doesn't it? This is definitely... There's no puzzles here. It's just reading. It says there's been a fungal outbreak in the lab. The bubble should keep me safe from airborne particles, but I might need to take extra precautions if I plan to go in there. Lighthouse keepers were suspicious of Dr. Colgas. Keep an eye on him. Blah, blah, blah. Why be suspicious of the doctor? Even Bricks didn't know. I have to keep clicking on the same things over and over again. I'm not thirsty. What are they up to? You know, when it said, like, it's going to show you if the options are exhausted by having the red and the blue icons, I thought it was gonna... I didn't think it still was gonna make us interact with every object 3 to 4 times before it exhausted the actual... I mean, the cup of tea, did it really need 2 interactions, or could it just been, it's a cup of tea that's cold, there's nothing here? And then you can't interact with it again. Does it have to have 2 red interactions? It just makes it more annoying. You just have to click through everything. Briggs here was paranoid and irate, but the keeper must have had a reason to be suspicious as well. No one's picking up. Why do I have to click it twice then? Notepad. Diskette drives. Diskettes are typically loaded with a set of specific codes, allowing you to remotely control different parts of the lighthouse. And Dead Guard, you can still... Shy to speak to me when in recreation yesterday. Whenever I showed up someplace, it was always... They always throw things out of whack. Routines have to change. Looks like I got him killed. Can't let myself think about that right now. The Looping Vale. It was the closest station to Elkin, where I oversaw the opening. Blah, 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 blah. She wanted to see some old friends before I was sworn in as the Empress. Blah, 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 blah. Please don't let me and Kel be the only people left alive in the lighthouse. Well, there's also the enemies, maybe. Maybe the enemies are still around here. Fungal outbreak. I'll need to protect myself. I know! You said that in the first time I interacted. Why do you need to say it in a different way and have me interact with it again? Just be blue. Just be blue from the beginning. The lens emits a powerful high-intensity beam. I know. I shouldn't look directly into it. I mean, once again, why did you make me interact twice? Do you understand what I'm saying? I think it's pretty reasonable. Bricks' security terminal, creep, keep an eye on the doctor. Even updated his security pass. Okay. Surgical area. Oh my god, we could have just moved all this time. I've hated places like this ever since I was a kid. When my mother, the Empress, married her handmaiden, there was quite a scandal. But all that was forgotten when the wife of the Empress became ill. Now places like this are nothing but bad memories of me, Bliss, and my mother watching Mum slowly die. I won't lose Kel as well. What's scalpel? Scalpel. We need the scalpel. Medical cabinet. It's locked. A key slot. The size of a file. Okay, a file. Really weird mechanism. Can I see it? No. Centrifuge. Again. There's 3 different settings. Temperature, speed, and time. Do I need to make a specific chemical in order to open the thing? A small glass container with a tightly sealed lid could potentially come in handy. Wall panel. Find security pass. Oh! Security pass, baby. That did it. Okay, we can enter the doctor's office. Yo, 2 heads. From the moment I saw the dead officer, I knew I knew what I was likely to find in this place. A man I trusted a whole lot was gonna be right here. Oh, there he is. I see him. Dr. Colgast, who could melt away my fears with just a smile. And so he is. Only never to smile again. So afraid, Doctor. Okay, what has he got? Blah, 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 blah. Estria, we made arrangements. Oh, I'll be ready, K. I wonder who Estria is, or was, if they failed to get her on that ship. Let's hope for the former. Cabinet. Different kinds of potions. A potion for psychic contamination. Another for, wow, unexpected physical malformations owing to ill-advised experimentation with, yeah, okay, I get it. Here's one for ungluing that prevents the sticking of dangerous substances, much simpler. I'll take it, but it's the only one here, so I should use it wisely. A container with a sealed lid. Can I unglue the sealed lid? Okay, it doesn't need ungluing. Okay, good to know. Lab door. Locked tight and the warning light's on. I should see if I can find what happened in there before I try to go in. Don't have any protective clothing. Oxygen tank. Computer. Passcode is required. Estria. That works, I'm in. I guess she meant a lot with to him. There's a message here sent from Lem to Dr. Zato the surgeon just last night. I'm afraid your suspicions may be correct. If so, then we, and perhaps the entire network, are in very grave danger. My main concern is Officer Briggs. As I'm sure you're well aware, he's keen to police that which requires no policing. First, his vigilance. It was irksome. Now it's downright alarming. Sample of the antidote you required. Blah, blah, blah. It'll help us. The antidote has been secured in the surgery's medical cabinet. I entrust you with the special key, that silly file I acquired from the conceited trickster Danton. Suppose he thinks the file's amusing. The price of his discretion, I'm afraid. It's sensitive to speed, 829, temperature 30, and time, whatever the current astral pulse is. 829 is 30. Should you have the heart to use it. If anything goes wrong, forgive me. It's my greatest regret I did not act sooner. Sort of trouble were you in? In any case, I've unlocked the laboratory. I can go in, okay. Ah! Fungal specimen's been released. I'm going to need to find myself a way to protect myself. Otherwise, the risk of getting fungi stuck on me. Which can't be good. Might even contaminate the whole lighthouse. Okay, okay, okay. Someone looks like it's about to fall out. Okay, what about if we go, not to the surgical area, but we go to the security kiosk. From here, I can go to the maintenance hall. Oh, no, 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 it's the same. Okay. It's up there. Surgical area. So, this machine... Can I not... No, no, this one. For the file, yeah. Surgical device, hospital bed. Whatever. Seems the last patient seen here was suffering from the horrible Gaioka blood disease, which came from beyond the star channel. Okay. Oval window. Too much. It'd be easier to read if it was smaller and I'd be able to just skim through it, but I can't read it. It's just too much and it's too big. Okay. So there's nothing to do in here. Doctor's office. Let's go back. Computer. Unlock the cabinet. We know that. I already got a potion. There's nothing more I need from here. Rest in peace, old friend. Chair. Snug memories. The torso. Oh, that's super weird. He had an oscillator hidden behind the heart. Do you see what I mean with point and click games being obnoxious? Do you see what I mean now? At least it was red. But what this means is you need to click on every fucking thing that is red. Or you just can't complete the game because it hides dumb stuff in dumb places. Ah, it makes me so annoyed. Like, just make the point and click game. Oh, why? Why do I need to keep interacting with the same things? If I interact with everything once, that should be enough, dude. That should just be enough. Unless I have to interact with it again after discovering something else. That makes sense. But why clicking on this twice gets me an item? Why? Why? Right, can I just use this? Doesn't have a pulse to measure. Great. I can go in, yeah. But I get kicked back out. So. And I can click on it again. There aren't any more hidden items, but I'm going to concern myself with the body. It's going to be Kel's before she ends up Dr. Colgast. Okay, so can I use this on Kel? This pulse thing. Ken's pulse is unstable. I have to help her. Okay. Incisions. Can I just cut her open? I can't cut my way through everything. Damn. Shame. We've already used these two things. A potion for ungluing. I really thought it would be on this. Can I not just use this? Can I not, like, just open it? Won't fit in the container. Okay, I'm trying to find things that fit in the container. Centrifuge. A potion in the centrifuge. It doesn't need ungluing. No, no, no. I want to put it in the set. Okay. You don't get what I'm trying to do. I understand. Measuring pulse frequency. So, I know I can go in. I'm going to need to find myself some way of protecting myself. Okay, so how... We can't interact with... Oh, wait, there's a desk. I've sat opposite this desk more than once. Okay, there's nothing to look at. There's no more interactions in here. Just squiggle your mouse around, because it's not obvious. Security kiosk, anything. Notepad, cup of tea. Nope, nothing to interact with. What about up here? Anything else to interact with? It's cartridge reader, yep. If I had a cartridge, I might be able to do something. Well, it's a broken cartridge, but... Oh, it's a vent shaft. Dispersed through the vents. I can't reach it, which is good. Otherwise, I'd lose my fingers. What if I use my wand? My wand isn't as ingenious as I thought because this won't work. Okay. Pipe. Worker's memo said whatever the pipe was attached to hadn't been activated yet, but it looks pretty active to me. I can even hear it. Gloomy hall. Okay, I don't need to go into there. And this one. I can't really go there. So, the only thing to do is just this pipe. It goes to medical, which is where I need to be going. So there's nothing else to interact with. I must have all the items I need to do something. Don't I need, like, a medical suit? Somehow? Computer. I've tried to interact with everything. I can go in. Okay. Oxygen tank. Making incisions on what? On this guy? On this guy? A container with a sealed lid. Pulse frequency. The computer 829 and the astral pulse. Can I measure the astral pulse with a pulse frequency? How weird, I'm detecting a pulse frequency outside the station. The reading is very faint from here. Okay. That's the astral pulse, baby. What if I go to the hatch? I can go to, like, the catwalk. And the astral pulse. Lots of whirling and beeping. Quinzar pulse is 600 times per minute, which means about 10 times a second. Talk about a rapid beat. Hope that comes up in a quiz someday. I suppose that's the actual time figure I need for the centrifuge. At least you realized. So, cool. Well, we've done that. And then we can look at the arboretum. Oh, it's a dead body. I don't think he was sleeping after all. Oh, shit. All day. Hatch. Okay. Access panel. Security console. Okay. Hatch doors open now. Is that it? Okay. Let's get inside. So we got the other part of the puzzle. But what do we have to use that on? Doctor's office. Unlock the cabinet in the surgical area. Locked. I need to find the key, but I need to find... Okay. Speed, temperature, and time. Unlock the cabinet in the surgical area. But the thing is, it doesn't unlock the cabinet in the surgical area. We need a key for that. So what are you talking about? Locked. I need to find the key. Need to find the key. Need to find the key. So why do I need the key and a passcode? Are you insane? Ah! Cut this pillow open. Can I cut my own friggin' throat, please? Just, god damn it. What does a wand do? Smash things. Dude, I have no idea. I have a potion that unglues things and nothing that needs ungluing. I have a device for measuring pulse frequency. I've already used it. I've used this. I've used this. A scalpel for some reason. A container with a sealed lid that I can't unglue or scalpel open. And then a wand, which is just a club, essentially, to smash somebody in the head. I don't know what you want me to interact with. I have no idea what the puzzle I'm even trying to solve here is. What if I put a cup of tea in here? There you go. That won't fit in the container? Are you kidding? Dead guard. Can I cut this guy open? Cut the poster. I feel like I need to go to some security room and get like a security outfit. It won't open because it's a security door. But I just can't. What's wrong? I feared that would be the case. I'm sorry, love. He was a good guy. Okay, blah, blah, blah. I checked the doctor's computer. Definitely something suspicious going on. I think it had to do with someone Estria. It's over now. He was trying to get his Estria to the off the lighthouse. Do you think she came through the star channel? I don't know. Get back to finding an antidote. Okay. Well, that was my last hope, that she would just give me a hint, but she did not. Would you like this potion of ungluing? Okay. No, she wouldn't. Ah! Point and click games. It's one of those point and click games. What do I unglue? It'll be like unglue the phone or something stupid. Come on. Point and click games are the worst. How do they always do this? How do they always do this to me? God damn it. God friggin' damn it. Yikes, it seems the last patient here was suffering from horrible blah 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 blah. Well, I can't do anything about that machine, it's worthless. Wall panel, centrifuge, yep, separating liquids, held within files. Looking for a file. File. What you keep playing this type of games because it's a demo and I play all demos. It is the Dark Zero way. I can't just play the games that I know I'm going to like. I have to play all genres, everything, because that's the only way to get a fair opinion of everything. It's the only way to get a fair opinion. And then you never know what's going to surprise you. That's a good thing. React to the toxins release. I doubt this oxygen tank would have helped the doctor. What if I scalpel the oxygen tank? What if I unglue the oxygen tank? Doesn't need ungluing for some reason. If I go in here, it just kicks me back out. A fungal specimen has been released. I'm going to need to find some way of protecting myself. Otherwise, I run the risk of getting fungi stuck on me, which can't be good. I need, obviously, some clothes. I need some protective suit. Demo King Cloud. Exactly. You have to give everything a fair chance. That's the thing. Which is why sometimes I can get a little angry if games are awful. And I'm not saying this one's awful. I'm just saying it's a point-and-click game. I think point-and-click games are just obnoxious if they're not done well. If they're I don't know. They have to be clearer. I mean, even this, it's hard to see exactly what's interactable, right? You've got to hover over absolutely everything. So you end up just doing this to see if you've interacted with everything on the screen. At least you know that once you've interacted with stuff, there's nothing you need to interact with again. But maybe you do, because you need to read everything. Dude, where can I go? The maintenance hallway is up here, and from here I can go to the hatch, I can go to the outside arboretum, which is nothing, and the catwalk, which is nothing. So this is all useless. The hatch is useless. There's nothing here. And if I go inside, I'm not allowed to go anywhere except straight down. So I go to security kiosk, and then there's only here or the security area. Surgical area. There's nothing to interact with here except I need a file to go into this thing. And I can't use this file because it doesn't need ungluing. I poured the potion of ungluing on my helmet. All I need to do is pour it on the bubble. Like drops in the ocean, the bubble has absorbed the potion. It's got a slight golden glow and it now should keep me safe from the fungi. Let me out. Let me see the fucking sun. Let me see the sun and regret every decision that ever led me to playing this goddamn thing. You know, they tell you to touch grass, man. And it's real. Sometimes you just gotta go outside. Because if you don't, you'll get fucking pushed to the edge of your entire being by stupid point and click games with stupid rules that make no fucking sense to anybody except the developer, and you just have to try every combination of dumb fucking interactions or you can't progress, you know? And sometimes you just gotta look outside and be like, you know what, there is a world outside I can escape to. I don't have to lock myself in this room and play stupid puzzle games made by people that are clearly just insane people that make nonsensical riddles. It's just, but you know what, out there is freedom, boys. Freedom from games like this. Freedom from point and clicks, okay? I'm so mad. Why the fuck would... Goodbye, world. Why? Why would I ever have to put ungluing potion on my bubble helmet that I wear for spacewalks? Why does that protect me from fungi? What the hell are you talking about? Nothing ever mentioned that. It makes no sense. Ungluing? Ungluing potion? If it was a potion of protection, right? A potion of anti-fungi, a potion of anything, right? Like of cleaning, of something. Ungluing? What do you mean? What the hell does that even mean? Why? The aura projected by my bubble, there should now be no risk of fungi sticking to me. Oh, because it's the fungi sticking to the helmet that you're worried about. Dude, what about the rest of your goddamn body? What about you not wearing a protective suit? Fuck me. Oh my god. So dumb. What a terrible, terrible answer. I'm so mad about that. This is what point and click games do, man. They have these answers that are so specific and nonsensical that only the developer would ever think to do. They've always been like this, and the ones that aren't like that are amazing. They're awesome. They're really fun. They have cool stories. You know, they're fun. They're loose. They have a lot of puzzles, funny interactions. And then you get ones like this that are just... That is just batshit crazy. Come on, dude. Pour it on the bubble, and then the bubble absorbs it. You know, you think that this is some kind of spaceman-like glass helmet. I know it's called a bubble, but you're not like, well, it's a magical bubble, because nowhere in the game does it say that. So you're like, it's some kind of space helmet, right? Oh, no, it magically absorbs potions. and then projects an aura of protection around me. I guess we'll continue, but I'm so mad. That's a big yay for you. The toxin that killed everybody could only have been released in the past couple of hours, meaning this fungal specimen's growth is extremely rapid. Kinda looks like a giant space gnat threw up. Real glad I'm wearing this bubble. This super magical bubble. Gashed fungal spore. Can I collect it in here? Now I should be able to safely carry the fungal spore around. I need to be careful with this thing. It can grow really quickly. Specimen jars. Now, let me just click on them all and make sure they're all interacted with. Exposing the fungus different light waves. Efficacy in certain deployments. They were trying to make chemical weapons, okay? And you're on the bad guy's side, all right? Your empire is a fascist dictatorship that are interested in chemical warfare, okay? You're rising to the throne of a just an oppressive kingdom, okay? That we all get it. I understand the twist. It's an observation window to another room. I can see more bodies on the other side. Drawers. The drawers are all locked. I'm willing to bet there's a good reason for that. Delarina didn't speak much. Had special radiance to her. Blah 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 blah. Hazard a guess. This poor guy fell in the toxin, got him accidentally releasing the specimen. He started it. He started it. He started everything. Alright. What do I put? Fungal spore. Do I put this on the centrifuge? To release the spores here. I thought it was in the container. Currently sealed. Yeah, so what? Okay. Can I cut open? Okay. Can I cut open one of the bodies? Cut open bodies. Cut open bodies. Also, when have you ever had a laboratory where you have to go through a doctor's office to go into the lab? Isn't that just incredibly invasive? Wouldn't that be the most annoying thing for the doctor to have to, like, let people through all the time? Stick it, and close examination looks to be breathing. Super, super gross, bro. Okay, can I stab the fungi? Can I stab you? Oh, you can. You can stab her. It's really tough. Oh, poop. I dropped the knife. It's already swamped by fungi now. What's protecting your hands, might I ask? Because you definitely... Your bubble is protecting your head. But what's protecting your fingers from touching all this fungus? May I ask, politely. Still, I managed to get this file she was holding. Didn't tell me she was holding a file. I just had to cut at her and guess, right? I have to clear off the fungus before we use it. Okay. Can I use it? How do I clear off fungus? I don't know. How do I clear things? Does it mean I need to use the centrifuge? Because if... Can't seem to fit the file into the slot while it's covered in its gunk. Surgical device. Okay. Doctor's office. How do we clear the gunk off of this file? Fungal spore. Currently... What if we go into space and then it will get... What if I dunk it in tea? If I do this and it works, I'm going to scream. Okay, thank you. Thank God that didn't work. Thank God. What if I rub it on her face? Okay, well... You're not allowed to do that either. If I go to the catwalk, what if I just use the file out here? Won't the vast, you know, won't space rip the stuff off of it or kill it all? Okay, it can survive in space, is what you're telling me. What about here? I don't know where I would clean a file. A vial. I mean, there's this tap here, but you can't interact with it. So... Computer interfaces, specimen jars. Specimen jars, no. Just click on everything. Currently sealed. Containing fungi, and this is a fungal spore. Doesn't have a pulse to measure. Okay. Did say it was breathing, but okay. Okay. Literally said it was breathing, but whatever. How long have I been playing this? 15 minutes. It feels like I've been here. I've never existed outside of this place. I feel like I've always been here, reliving this. What do you want me to interact with? It's covered in gunk. I don't have anything to clean it. I don't have like acid or anything. It took me long enough to figure out to pour the thing on the bubble, and now what do you want me to do? Can I pour this in the bubble? I use my wand? Maybe my wand isn't as ingenious as I thought. Of course it's not. But the wand hasn't done anything yet. So I'm like, can I just smash things up with a wand? Smash things up. Smash things up. Smash things up. Smash things up. Where do I go, guys? Just someone give me the answer at this point. Someone just give me the friggin' answer. Have a spar up your butt. Where could I possibly need to go, my dude? Spar on the laser. Can you use this? It actually fucking did it. It actually fucking did it. You had to use an eye scanning machine to laser off the fungus. I need a break. I need to not be here. The antidote. We got the antidote. Just give her the fucking antidote so we can get out of here, please. I found it, Kel. Let's get it into you. You really found it? Wow, thanks. You wanna give her the syringe? How do you feel? It's gonna take some time to flush this poison out of my system, so mostly I'm feeling just plain relief. Thanks for saving my life. Yeah, you don't owe me anything. Let's focus on what we do next. What do you want me to do now? Go down to medical and find the lighthouse custodian's core. What? You want me to keep going? A breathing rhythm that is not my own. A thumping that does not accord with what I know. A fear I've always known but is different. A power I've never known. I quit. What? My head is pounding. What's happening? Oh, I've got a globe head. It's been silent for so long. Who are you? I'm 1,000 stolen voices suddenly given potential. Potential for what? Remains to be seen. Focus. Get the hell out of my way. Globe person. Okay. Something's wrong aboard. Yeah, everyone's dead. Yes, but why are they still here? What's that supposed to mean? I'm certain. The only thing that's clear is you should already know, but you don't know. What else do you not know? You do not know pain. And you don't know me, mother. I'm starting to. What just happened? It's like I blacked out and then there was a globe head. Oh man, I thought we'd finished. Oh, there's a stasis chamber. Oh, God. Made it to the stasis chamber. I can see Dr. Kell. Sight of potential life here. It's made me tremble. Kept by eddies of liquid nitrogen, the man's suspension instantly feels stronger than my own resolve. I won't have to do this much longer. Well, that's great. There's a diskette. Great. So we go back to surgical area, and we go back to security kiosk, and then we put the diskette in the diskette drives, and then the defrosting process requires manual override from within the stasis chamber. I'll head back. Great. Surgical area, stasis chamber, pod. The process should take care of itself from here. You gotta give it to you. Navigators came through. Dead body. What else? I found a memo. It reads blah, 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 blah. This is too much now. I saved Kel. I'm about to have a guy defrosted. I'm not doing bad, huh? You'll be out here in no time, dude. Can I smash it with my wand? So the wand was really trash then. Really was just nothing. Have a spore. Once out of the container, the spore will spread and grow and cover the pod. That would be bad for the person inside. Why would I do that? Why not? How do I, get you out now? You'll be out in no time, dude. Why don't I use my magical bubble? Magical though the bubble may be. Well, that's fucking good to know now. I don't think that's going to work. Pulse. Despite being in crisis, this man's pulse is quite lively, as if he's about to wake up. Oh no, do I have to use security pass? Main terminal, the process should take care of itself from here. Gotta give it to you though. Navigators came through. That's it? Anyone coming through Star Channel? Okay. But what do I do now? Custodian's core. Ah. The custodian's core. I've never been inside one of these. Cartridge. Why is there a lady here? Ava. Custodian Ava. She doesn't seem to be active. Okay. Gotta restore power. Oh, she's an alien. She's an alien. She's an android. She's an alien. Immediately. How about eat a spore? Right, so now I get to go back to surgical area, back to the security kiosk, back to the maintenance hallway, put the disc in here. What are you up to over there? I'm activating the power. Damn, people behind you really thought of everything, huh? Blah 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 blah. No. It ended when they said they were starting to get to know me. How creepy. Too much. Don't care. Security kiosk. Surgical area. Custodian's core. There she is. Impotent bubbling fool. Your Highness, excuse me. The man in the stasis pod. That's Slavish. Null. You're defrosting an assassin. I stopped the process just months before it was deactivated. How do you know he's an assassin? Be modified. Automatically defrost 30 minutes after the neurotoxin was distributed. And I realized who he was. I stopped it. And now you've gone to start the bloody process again. Then stop the process freezing back. I can't. My systems are still rebooting. Okay. Well, I'm going to go back out here. And I'm just going to put, like, garbage on him. There you go. This spore's going to grow real quick. It should seal the pod. A haphazard but effective remedy, Your Highness. It won't hold him forever. Allow you to escape this level. Blah, blah, blah. The fungal growth should slow him now. I've got to get away from here. Great. He's an assassin. Surgical area. Security kiosk. Hatch. What's wrong? You look terrified. We're in deep trouble. Blood Nova. Thanks for playing the demo. If you enjoyed the demo, please consider backing the Kickstarter in January 2020. Oh, shit. There was a Kickstarter like 7-8 months ago. Oh, it says it's going to be out late this year. Okay. I think we have to go over some things because obviously by the end of that it came off as if I absolutely hated it. But that's only because I despise the idea. I hate when point and click games make no bloody sense and the things that you have to do to proceed are just stupid. The text was really hard to read because it's a really stretched out game. So there's like 5 words that are along the full monitor. So your head's just going like this and you're getting like one. It's hard to read. Like it's just awful to read. So I had to come back out. And then because of that, I was like, you know what? I just can't be, but I just skipped through some of this text. I'm reading so long and it's so hard to read and it's just awkward and it goes into so much lore and you can interact with everything twice for some reason. It tells you the same information, but sometimes it gives you items that you need. So you need to do it, and it's just, there's so many awful things that point and click games do that's not just what this game. It's just point and click games that really annoys me. But in general, it was interesting. I really liked the world. I liked what was going on. I liked the concept. But, oh my god, the point and click side of things was just so friggin' annoying and inconsistent. I'm gonna give it a 2. It really frustrated me by the end. When I just didn't know what to do, and then I just tried the ungluing thing on the bubble and it worked, it pissed me off so much because there was no hint about that. In a lot of point and click games, you can interact with just one item. You don't have to click on the item and click on something else. You can just inspect an item. And then maybe it would have given you a clue. Oh yeah, this potion, maybe I could, use this with my helmet. Even if it just gave it away, who cares? It's not like it was a puzzle I was solving. I just had to rub it on my friggin' head or whatever. So yeah, that just sucked. But the concept was nice. There was a lot of text. There's a lot of lore in the world, which, some people are going to find interesting. I think it's too much lore early on before we really get to actually get into the game. And really, even then, were we really in the game then? Because I didn't solve any puzzles, I don't feel like. They're either very obvious or very abstract. And so you're not really ever just solving a puzzle like, oh, this should go there, that should go here. It's more just like, well, this is obvious. Or how the hell was I ever supposed to know that? There was no good in between. And that's what really held it back for me. It also looked really, really nice. It had this really cool visual style. I just wish they'd make it a reasonable resolution, or at least the text a reasonable resolution. But yeah, that's Blood Nova. Just by the end, I was just so mad just because of that one thing that it did. But you've got to understand, I'm playing that off as well. Obviously, it was fine. I just like mine to be a little bit more gameplay-wise interesting, a little bit more puzzly, a little bit more thinky, a little bit more sensical. Yeah, that's Blood Nova. Let's move on.